Premier League Manchester City vs Luton Town prediction, team news, lineups preview. 4 days on from their Champions League thriller in Madrid, Manchester City returned to Premier League action when they face Luton Town at the Etihad Stadium on Saturday afternoon. The citizens claimed an emphatic 6-2 away victory over the Hatters in the FA Cup just under 2 months ago, with Erling Haaland scoring 5 goals at Kenilworth Road. Match preview. Encounters between Man City and Real Madrid never cease to amaze, and the football world was blessed with another absorbing goal-laden showdown between the two clubs on Tuesday, when they shared the spoils in a roller-coaster 3-3 draw in the first leg of their Champions League quarter-final at the Santiago Bernabeu. Bernardo Silva's second-minute opener was swiftly cancelled out by 2 deflected strikes from Los Blancos, before 2 wonderful long-range goals from Phil Foden and Josko Gvardiol fired the citizens back in front midway through the second half. However, a stunning low volley from Federico Valverde rescued a draw for Real Madrid to keep the tie finally poised ahead of next Wednesday's tantalizing second leg at the Etihad. 3 seems to be the magic number for Pep Guardiola's side. Not only did they score 3 Champions League goals for the 9th successive game in midweek, but they also remain on course to retain each of the 3 trophies they lifted during a historic treble-winning campaign in 2022-23. Although they are part of a 3-way tussle for the Premier League title this time around and currently sit 3rd in the table, with both second-placed Liverpool and leaders Arsenal top on goal difference playing on Sunday. Man City can momentarily climb to the Premier League summit and 2 points clear of their rivals with victory on Saturday against a Luton side whom they have already beaten twice away from home this season by an aggregate score of 8-3. A 2-1 win at Luton on December 12 began the citizens' current 16-game unbeaten run in the top flight, including 12 victories and 4 draws, and they will be confident of further success on Saturday as they make a welcomed return to the Etihad, where they have not lost any of their last 40 games across all competitions. Just 2 short of an all-time club record of 42 set between December 1919 and November 1921. Luton's 10-game winless run in the Premier League, including 7 defeats and 3 draws, came to an end last weekend when they secured a 2-1 comeback victory at home to Bournemouth. Marcus Tavernier fired the Cherries into the lead 7 minutes after half-time, but the Hatters restored parity through Jordan Clark before Carlton Morris sent Kenilworth Road wild when he tapped home a 90th-minute winner, his 9th goal of the season, to seal 3 crucial points. Rob Edwards was left drained after Luton's last-gasp victory, but the Hatters boss hailed his side's character to come from behind and claim an important victory that keeps them in contention for Premier League survival. Luton remain 18th in the table, but are level on points with 17th-placed Nottingham Forest sitting just outside the relegation zone. After beating Bournemouth, Edwards admitted that he will probably start losing sleep about Manchester City and trying to think about how to stop them. Aware that his side travel to the Etihad as huge underdogs and will have to cope without a number of players through injury. Luton, who have won just 2 of their 16 Premier League fixtures on the road this season, have never triumphed in an away league game against the reigning top-flight champions in 16 attempts D3L13, and they have lost each of their last 9 by an aggregate score of 27-2. Team news. Man City duo Kyle Walker hamstring and Nathan Ake calf are not expected to feature, while a late call will be made on the fitness of Foden, who hobbled off with a knock to his leg in the closing stages against Real Madrid. The attacker has since issued a positive update on his injury. Illness prevented Kevin De Bruyne from featuring against Los Blancos, but the playmaker should be available for selection on Saturday, while Matheus Nunes, Jeremy Doku and Julian Alvarez will all be pushing for a recall. Rodri admitted earlier this week that he needs a rest, and City have plans to give the Spaniard a well-earned break, which could be taken against Luton with one eye on next week's second leg against Real Madrid. Gvardiol, John Stones, Bernardo and Haaland could also have their minutes managed on Saturday. As for Luton, their lengthy list of absentees includes Tom Lockyer-Chest, Marvelous Nakamba, Jacob Brown both knee, Elijah Adebayo, Amari Bell, Chidozie Ogbene, Albert Sambi Lokonga, Dan Potts all thigh and Mads Anderson calf, while Gabriel Oshoni will be assessed ahead of kickoff. Man City loanee Issa Kabor is ineligible to face his parent club, so if Osho is not deemed fit to return, January signing Daiki Hashioka could be tasked with filling in as a centre-back alongside Reece Burke and ex-Manchester United man Teden Mengi. Tahith Chung, another former Red Devil, and Fred Onyedinma are both options to start at right wing-back as Alfie Doughty continues on the left flank, while Jordan Clark, who scored twice against Man City in the FA Cup earlier this year, is set to continue in midfield alongside Ross Barkley. Manchester City possible starting lineup: Ortega, Akanji, Diaz, Gvardiol, Lewis, Kovacic, Doku, De Bruyne, Nunez, Grealish. Holland. Luton Town possible starting lineup: Kaminski, Hashioka, Mengi, Burke, Onyedinma, Barkley, Clark, Doughty, Townsend, Chung, Morris. We say, Manchester City 3-0 Luton Town. Luton's win last weekend was a timely boost in their quest to avoid the drop following a difficult run of form, but the prospect of securing back-to-back victories for the first time since December and stopping the juggernaut that is Man City on their own turf will be a tall order, to say the least. The citizens love playing at the Etihad, and having already had plenty of joy in front of goal against the Hatters this season, it is difficult to look beyond a comfortable victory for the title-chasing hosts. Even if Guardiola opts to freshen up his side from midweek, thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.